Hello everyone, Ladislas Maurice from The Wandering Investor here. So today is a very snowy day in Istanbul. We're near Nişantaşı, a neighborhood in the center of the European part of Istanbul. And we're gonna have a look at an apartment that was recently renovated. So in one of the previous videos with Keith, my buyer's agent here in Istanbul, we went through a renovation project. The whole place was destroyed and we did the numbers, the price of the renovation, etc., how much yield people could get. And now we're looking at a unit that is almost complete so that we have an idea of the quality that Keith can offer. So what's really interesting about this street is that historically it's a street with many textile shops and textile workshops. So here you can actually see across the street, there is an actual workshop. So people work here during the day. So there's this whole industrial textile look in the street, and it's really in the heart of Istanbul. So, you know, you walk like down the street and there are cool bars, cool restaurants, nice shops, everything. Hey Keith, how you doing?
Good, thanks, Ladislas.
Cool. So a few days ago it was a bit warmer, but we're surviving.
Yeah, it's like Canada here today.
Yeah, Keith is from Nova Scotia, so he's used to it.
Yeah.
So tell us about the property. Tell us about the numbers.
Okay. Well, it's a 90 square meter property. It includes a 10 square meter terrace. We have a mezzanine floor here and a very high ceiling. We passed it on at 950,000 Turkish lira to our client. And we have an American tenant who's working for an NGO. A really cool NGO, I can maybe talk about that later to you. And he's coming in at the end of this week and the rent will be 4,500 Turkish lira. So the buyer will get a 5% yield without having done...
5.5%.
5.5, yeah, okay, even better.
Cool.
Great.
So essentially the buyer bought this unit from you.
That's right.
And immediately within a few weeks he has a paying tenant.
Yeah, I had a tenant lined up before we even finished the construction. He came in, just left the place, and I said, okay. At that time, it was on the market for sale, but we sold it also before we even finished the construction, or we took the deposit on it and then finished off the little bits. And yeah,
perfect. And I see there's a whole bunch of like
a lot of furniture coming in this week. Yeah, I have to fully furnish the place, so it's my last duty here. Yeah, just got to get the natural gas turned on, so it would be nice and toasty warm here in a day like today. And yeah, fully furnish it, and the tenant will move in on Friday.
Cool, perfect, great. And I think this is something that is important for you to mention. So you have your own housing stock that you sell. So this is an apartment that you had bought yourself, you renovated it, and now you're selling it. But you also act as a buyer's agent, correct? That's
right. We also have a really bespoke service where a prospective buyer comes to us, tells us what they want. We get their brief as detailed as possible, and then we launch into a fairly labor-intensive process where we try to find them a property by making tons of phone calls, doing all the due diligence so we don't waste the client's time, finding a little about the property before we even visit it. But we also have properties of our own for sale as well. Not so many, but from time to time we're able to offer those to our clients. And if we feel it's a good price, we're happy to sell it to our clients. Sometimes we want to test the market a little bit, and we do that with the Turkish market. For example, this property, I probably could have got another 100,000 lira if I hung on to it on the local market. But we wanted to move on something else. So it's always hard to let go of a nice property, but there you go.
Okay. And where do most of your clients come from?
Oh, all over these days, really. We're getting them from everywhere. I mean, Turkey's attracting all the, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Iran, the Middle East, all throughout the Middle East. Europeans are starting to come back in more significant numbers. We have American clients everywhere, really, to be honest. Yeah, even some Chinese clients.
Interesting. Yeah, we met one of your clients, an Irish gentleman, over beers.
Yeah, there's always an Irishman in there as well.
That was good fun. Good beers.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Can you take us through the property?
Sure. Okay. So this is the living room. It's a nice sized living room. If you look at it combined with the kitchen, it's actually just a perfect area for entertaining and relaxing. So we'll have the sofa will be over here, and then the TV up against this wall. And then you have this little area here, maybe for having your coffee in the morning, and open kitchen plan. Of course, these lovely high ceilings when you come into the property really make it feel special. Nice, smart kitchen. This is part of the apartment that I really like, which was kind of a bit of a surprise. I'll take you into that in a minute. I like washrooms that are decent size. For me, this is like the perfect size washroom. It's definitely big enough. You feel comfortable in here. And I think we've done a nice sort of modern look in here. And then I'll throw on a light here because...
And you designed it, correct?
I did. This is my blood, sweat, and tears. Not too many tears. I enjoyed the process. So this is what I like here. This is I think about 25 or 30 square meter bedroom. So a really nice, comfortable bedroom. And you could even put in a walk-in closet here if you wanted in this area. So we've left that kind of open if somebody wants to do that. We have some nice little nooks on this property like that. Also here you could put in a desk outside. There's an area where you could just have a little desk. So nice, nice roomy bedroom.
What I like about this area, about this neighborhood, is that sure, the street is commercial,
yeah,
but it's not noisy. It's not like it's restaurants and bars or whatever.
Very quiet. Yeah.
It's just textile shops and textile workshops. So during the day there's activity, but it's not loud. And at night there's no one. So if you want to be loud,
yeah, you can have a great party up here.
Yeah, you can have a great party. There's a pretty cool rooftop here.
I just moved into the neighborhood myself. I'd lived in Jehangir for like more than a dozen years, and I just moved around the corner from here, and it's great. At night, I joke like most of my neighbors are mannequins.
And when you want to go to a place with actual people at night, you just walk down 5 minutes away. All the bars.
Not even 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it's just a couple of minutes.
I like it. It's very livable. I understand why your tenant would want to move in.
I like it too. Here we are in the top part of the apartment, and we have enough space here. It's designed so that it will be like a guest bedroom up here, or it could be an office space for somebody if they want home office. So this would be a lovely home office, and then another little treat in this apartment. Lots of treats here. Lots of little spaces that are extra, and got lots of snow. We're gonna have to watch our step here, guys. It's like a skating rink here.
Yeah, in summer, this is amazing.
Yeah. So it's all white today. It's pretty deep snowfall here. You can see all the high rises in the CBD over here. Not today, it's totally white, but you get a nice little city view there. You can see the Hilton Beaumonti. Yeah, but I kind of like it how it is today.
So thank you very much, Keith. I think this is a very good example of the value you can bring to investors, because with Brian the other day, we went to check out all these new developments, and you were paying at least $2,000 a square meter to be 1 hour away from here in some suburbs for yields of 2.5%. And right here, this unit at the current exchange rate, 90 square meters, is 140,000 USD. This is the sort of value you get for it. You get a yield of 5.5%. The price includes the furniture that's been added later on, and the price per square meter is about $1,500. So, I mean, you can just tell the difference. But if you want, people, if they want something quick, easy, sure, go to these English language websites promising you citizenship really quickly in these brand new developments. Go ahead, buy these apartments for over $2,000 a square meter, even more. We saw the Rotana at over $4,000 a square meter. They give you bad yields. Go ahead if that's what you're into. Personally, if I were to invest in Istanbul, I would definitely go for such an investment. This is timeless. This is good value for a city of 15 million people at the crossroads of history. it's a very interesting deal. So, Keith, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
So if you enjoyed this video, do feel free to get in touch with Keith. His email is below. And as always, do subscribe to the private list on thewanderinginvestor.com. It's free and you'll get all the updates as I travel around the world and discover investment, residency, citizenship options. Thank you.